Today is our annual exchange conference, which is our hybrid conference for all of our clubs and our club members.
Events like today are absolutely fantastic, not just from a learning perspective for everybody who's in the room, but actually for the opportunity to collaborate and to connect with people who are working in similar environments, similar situations, but maybe when we're at competitions, they don't get a chance to talk to each other. So today provided that opportunity for people to connect over coffee, to have a chat at the table, to meet at some of the boards that we had here discussing different aspects and opportunities and indeed challenges that our club coaches and our attendees face.
So we have obviously a wide variety of topics and speakers today, and we chose those from feedback from last year from our members, and we also sent out some feedback forms this year which we received back. And we wanted to choose topics that really interested our members and that they could really, I suppose, embed and use in their clubs to develop their programs, develop their coaches, and develop themselves as well.
The topics we covered today were everything from para-gymnastics to the voice of the young gymnast to funding available from a variety of different opportunities.
So gymnastics isn't in the Paralympics yet, but what we have is the FIG have announced para-gymnastics as a new discipline. That happened in October 2024, and that's a really important step, I think, on the road to becoming part of the Paralympics. What we need to do now is to get more nations in the world competing at that level. We need 32 nations to compete before we can be part of the Paralympics. But I think it's a massive achievement to have it recognised as a discipline, and we're well on the way to getting the gymnasts in the Paralympics. So opening up this international pathway will just give them so many more opportunities. I think it can be inspiring as well to young kids who can look at their Paralympic heroes and know that gymnastics is a sport for them. Gymnastics is a sport for everyone, but it hasn't been at all levels up until now.
One of the highlights for me today actually was the discussion around the leader programs that are being delivered around the country by some of the clubs, and encouraging young gymnasts who maybe don't want to be a gymnast anymore, or maybe don't want to be competitive anymore, but they step into leadership roles within their clubs. It's holding on to those gymnasts in the club and also providing an opportunity for the gymnasts to become coaches, but they're also learning loads of life skills.
I have done many courses through the club. I'm a coach in the club, but also a gymnast in our display squad. And I'm on my judging pathway now, so I've done my judging course, and hopefully when the next jump start comes up, I'm going to help judge in it. And I've done my foundation level coaching course and my level 1 coaching course, and hopefully my level 2 next.
We felt it was really important to get the voices of our clubs. The clubs, I suppose, have so much information to share with each other. So we had discussions around leadership programs, discussions around adult gymnastics programs, which is fantastic.
We've got loads of members from non-beginners, so ex-competitive gymnasts. We have those that have come from like parkour background. We also have those that have just never done the sport at all. The participants, age range from 18 all the way up to 50 pushing plus as well, so 50 plus. And we are very inclusive, so all backgrounds, all different experiences as well.
So the afternoon of the conference had a focus around business and finance and funding to try and support clubs who might want to develop their clubs further, grow their clubs, maybe they want to buy their premises. So looking at club development, that's going to be one of our strong areas that we're going to develop this year, whether it's program development or facility development. We wanted to bring in experts in the area to facilitate discussion and to give our clubs the opportunity to ask questions, and I suppose to go away from the day with more knowledge around the area of finance and funding.
We also had a fantastic keynote presentation and chat with the 3-time Olympian Thomas Barr, who shared with us his journey.
Delighted to be here because I think these events are brilliant, where you're just bringing everybody together, sharing ideas, putting names to faces, and just bringing everybody under the one hood to make sure that the sport is all staying interconnected, which in Ireland, we're a small country, we kind of need to be able to do that. If I was to give advice to any parent or any athlete to try out 2 different sports, gymnastics and athletics, to give you the base for anything else.
I think an event like this that brings the community together allows us to learn, to connect, to collaborate, also allows us to showcase some of the wonderful work that's been done around the country by clubs on the ground, and it absolutely is fantastic for not only the sport of gymnastics in Ireland, but also for the wider sports community, and we're all learning from each other and we're all around to support each other to achieve what we can in and beyond sport.